First, though, let's see what I have to say.
Behind me, you can see the team working away. We're inside the PLPR train, so they're keeping an eye on all the data feeds coming through, the various traces. Next to me here, if I walk through, you can see various bits of server kit. Down there is the array of hard drives that stores all the imagery from the PLPR system. Lots of different things. You've got the real-time positioning system that very accurately records where exactly we are on rail infrastructure, so that all that data gets pinned geographically and is actually useful for the track maintenance teams and the other teams who use the data. All sorts of stuff. Look at all this stuff. It's like being in it's like Star Trek, but in a Mark II coach. It's quite fun. All this kit pumps out a huge amount of heat, and we're not in a specialised server room, so the heat doesn't get dissipated easily. And they've got some aircon. There's kind of the old aircon in here, and they've fitted an extra aircon unit. But there's dust flying around. It's kind of quite, it can be quite dirty. The heat in here can be intense, so the kit really gets pushed through its paces more than you'd expect. A server room in an office or something like that. So they go. Some of the kit, it gets pushed pretty hard.
So Alex, there's some videos which will just loop of showing some of the stuff here. So I just want to talk through what's on the screen, and it's going to loop a few times, so you get to.
So you're 2019, so you've got Capture. So those there are the disks that it gets written to. And for the data nerds, we were writing, I think, 14 terabytes every 260 miles. So our 24,000 mile network, you can work out how much data we're capturing. It was a lot. And this is when, bear in mind, that's 2012, 2013, a terabyte SSD was like, that's pretty fancy. And we had, no joke, must have been over 100 of them in Peli cases, because once they're written, you have to stop recording, pull them out, or hot swap them if the train's pausing for sort of 5 minutes. It was one of the things you got down to a fine art of just like quickly stopping everything, pulling the discs out, putting fresh discs in, get it all up and running again. You've got the light controls because the LED array is super bright, so you've got a load of controls for that.
So this is another sort of video now showing some wires at the moment.
It was funny you mentioned the temperature. Grim at times in the summer. If your aircon packed up and you are doing 125 mile an hour down the east coast, it's warm.
I'll bet. So in terms of the screens that the team see, this is exactly, and there's a few of the cameras off in this one, but you'll see all of them on in a minute. This is some of the traces. So you can see over here some of the imagery that's popping up. So they indicate by KVM here. What does KVM stand for, actually?
Keyboard, video, mouse. So from one keyboard and mouse, you can control multiple PC systems.
I see. Okay.
So there's a series of hotkeys for you to switch different PCs you want to control. So that you've circled there is your live feed from your cameras.
Yes. So that's showing all. You can see all. People will see what those images look like in a minute. So you've got all those there. These are various other. But I mean, this looks like it's LiDAR possibly on the
white above is your
RTGS
the map
feed. So that's showing you. You can see where the train is. You can see there's a junction going up there, and there you can see mileposts or whatever. You can see
and you're keeping an eye on that, to make sure you're going where you're supposed to be going. You've got a radio for the driver if it's like, mate, we're off route. Stick to the timings, please. And then the ones below are the readouts from the laser profile system. So you can actually make out a joint on the lower right hand side one. You see the running band. There's like a little bit above. You can see the fastings. There's a joint there, like an IBJ.
It's quite compressed. I was thinking those are joints, but no, I see what you mean. That's it's kind of quite squashed in this dimension. You can see the running band very nicely.
That's your live feed just to check it's working. So you have these sit here, and you are effectively there to kick it off, make sure it's all working properly.
There's the images with all the screens on and showing all the data. So in full swing here with the two chaps.
And those two guys, their job is to basically act as first line tech support for the duration of that shift. So you're there to kick all the recordings off. You're there to make notes about anything, any off routes on shift, anything that breaks. You're on the phone straight away. Do you hit the mushroom of death and turn the whole coach off and start again? Like,
I see the mushroom of death. It's here. The mushroom of death.
You're just, that's if things start going really, really badly and everything starts, throwing a wobbly. You can't stop the train. Its path, it's running. So you have to make a quick call as to, do you lose a little bit of mileage, killing everything dead and restarting it, because everything has a boot cycle. So sometimes the quickest thing is like, right, we're going to lose the data. Let's kill it, start it up again, and it'll kick off again. That reliability obviously improves over time, but yeah, things work loose, things rattle loose. It's the unfortunate nature of like moving trains.